This was graduation week at USF, and in the sea of talented students, one young man stood out. He's leaving USF with a degree and a perfect GPA at an age when most students are just arriving. Hedel Gandhi reports.
USF graduating senior Ahmed Mohamed doesn't carry himself with an air of genius, but his gifted mind and warm personality are nothing short of brilliant.
But he stands out because he's a natural leader.
A student who inspires others.
He's definitely at the top of the class.
Graduating with a perfect 4.0, Ahmed is a prestigious King O'Neill recipient and dual major, earning 2 bachelor's degrees, one in biomedical sciences, the other in political science.
He is my oldest one, so this is my dream, you know. I lived all this year to see this moment, so I will be so happy and proud of him.
What's even more remarkable, Ahmed is just 18 years old, the youngest member of this year's graduating class at USF.
Really, my core values drive me. So my core values are altruism, compassion, and excellence. I'm always striving to, first of all, help others and hopefully in the long run alleviate suffering around the world.
Ahmed's life journey began halfway across the world.
So Ahmed, give me an idea of where all you've lived.
Okay, so I started off here in Cairo, Egypt. This is where I was born. After Cairo, we lived in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia for a couple months, but then I moved to the US.
Some of his core American values and leadership skills came from his experience as an Eagle Scout.
And so I have this unique blend of, you know, being a leader, but being altruistic as a leader and trying to prioritize the community.
His sense of compassion for community came from traveling back to Egypt several times throughout his life, experiencing the culture and witnessing historic changes.
Being Egyptian and later seeing the Arab Spring and the Egyptian Revolution and seeing a people unite for democracy and against corruption, you know, those events got me thinking.
Thinking about a career in law with hopes of fighting for justice for others. But soon his family faced a fight of its own. Ahmed's mother suffered a serious heart condition.
So it was a very stressful time for him to feel he will lose me.
The toughest time was that surgery. It's been affecting me ever since, and it's always just been there, and it's been a motivating factor. It hasn't been necessarily something negative. I've been really thankful and lucky to have my mother with me, and it's been an inspiration.
So inspirational, Ahmed decided to pursue 2 extremely challenging graduate programs, law and medicine. This fall, he'll be the first student to attend both the Morsani School of Medicine at USF and the Stetson School of Law at the very same time.
Yeah, trailblazer or guinea pig, however you want to look at it.
He's that type of student that he doesn't boast, he doesn't strut, but he's got a lot to boast about. And so it's delightful, really, to find somebody of that sort of accomplishment who is that humble.
Dr. Charles Adams is Ahmed's advisor at the Honors College at USF. He says it's not just his academic ability, but his talents all around that make Ahmed such an impressive young man.
He's a very accomplished pianist. He plays jazz piano. He's a swimmer. He's interested in everything, and he's got one of these wonderfully curious minds that's interested in everything in the world.
A well-rounded student with a commitment to serve. His classmates are definitely taking notes.
When I look for an example of hardworking success, I think of Ahmed.
And Ahmed's brothers also seem to be following in his footsteps. Their mother says she couldn't be prouder.
I dedicated my life for them, so he is so smart and hard worker. So it is worth it when you see this become a big man and with all this success he has.
Even with all he's accomplished, he's always thinking of what's next.
So there's a lot of options. I could see myself working in legal practice or in medical practice, or for hospital administration, maybe on a bioethics review board, or for a federal agency. So you have the Centers for Disease Control and the Food and Drug Administration. They deal with common public health issues, or maybe even internationally with the World Health Organization and deal with global health issues.
He may only be 18, but Ahmed Mohamed has a clear vision for his legacy.
I want people to think I changed the world. That's the ultimate goal.
For University Beat, I'm Hedel Gandhi.